So let's just ignore that, Dave.
This is going to be chill.
This is going to be a long day.
Yes, or a long movie anyway.
So we decided to do something a bit more relevant.
Yeah. Oh, universal. Or should I say, Las Revenue.
Yep, as we've slowly but surely discovered.
They're going to milk them for everything they have. I wonder how much money they make off of Minions and just Minions every week.
See, it's going to be very hard to find anything in particular to...
Did they get the Rayman Legends people to do this intro?
Looks like it, doesn't it?
So yeah, we're doing the Minions film.
Yeah. Okay, a bit of background. We haven't watched any of the Despicable Me films, and we have basically constantly rolled our eyes at anything to do with Minions, so this is going to be a painful experience for us.
We've known people have fallen in love with them for no reason, and it irritates us a lot.
You know, that face reminds me a bit of the Goombas from the Super Mario Bros. Film.
That's not a good thing.
No, it isn't. And they died. The ugly T-Rex thing, that can die. You know, we're just going to be begging for one of them to die throughout the entire thing. I'm finding anything to say because it's still so... Well, of course it's stupid. I don't need to point this out. Hopefully when a story actually kicks in, we'll have more to criticise.
They bounced from one evil boss to another.
Oh, apparently Napoleon was evil.
Their perfect fit.
I mean, he kind of was an arse, but, you know, history...
Yeah.
That,
One particular
it's complicated. I'm guessing they're not going to show the Nazis.
Yeah! But they're perfect, despicably.
Yeah, that was a lot less ambiguous.
So you're telling me Minions actually stayed as one group throughout the entirety of time? Yep. These things don't even reproduce. I don't even want to think about it. It's probably like orcs, spores or something.
I'm not really sure what people see in these things.
Yeah, it's always the problem with films. Never take a comedy character and then make them the centre of the film. Because having to carry a film just
Actually,
ruins
I think
everything.
you'll find that the narrator is the one carrying this film.
They haven't seen one die yet.
So they're all going to die of depression. Why don't they just all commit suicide and do the whole world a favour? So Minions can't be despicable, otherwise they'd follow each other, wouldn't they?
And he would not return until he had found his tribe the biggest
Sorry about the clicking. Some of the reason I keep fiddling with my phone. Maybe because I'm so fucking bored.
Well, I'm glad they at least gave the women boring names.
Yeah.
That could have been humorous.
Why's he have odd coloured eyes?
Heterodichroma, isn't it? Or something?
It's just heterochrome here, isn't it? You see, most people are homos.
Eventually, Bob's
Yeah,
energy was
homochromy.
something they hadn't had in a very long time. Hope.
A plot, you mean? That's his mother, if anyone's wondering.
Are they trying to make you feel for these characters? That's really fucking stupid. Because they're shallow, they're flat.
They're just basically these cardboard cutouts. One frowns every now and then, and it tells you it feels sad.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they're really irritating. Like, that's their defining characteristic, is that they're irritating. So they've got a pretty big job ahead of them if they want us to care about them.
But how the fuck could they grow bananas in that ice place?
That's not how you eat a banana.
Yeah, you should be trying to peel his skin off, actually. Dave, could you tell me a glacier that's right next to New York?
Greenland? It's not a glacier, but it's close, right?
Who the fuck goes around wearing that other than the Minions?
And they've changed their goggles to metal ones, like,
Somehow.
instead of the steampunk one. Steampunk? Steampunk?
Steampunk? What the fuck, Dave?
Sorry.
Well, don't start licking her.
Oh god, look, some conflict. They're gonna have to actually do something. Oh, okay. No conflict now, I guess. Oh, so now Bob's gone from being in trouble to being retarded.
I'm trying to figure something to do, like an overarching game to play to make this a bit more interesting.
I guess every time they see a banana or say banana.
We say banana?
I guess so.
No, maybe we should be a bit counterintuitive and say orange or something.
So it's not plugged in anyway. Maybe this was.
Well, that's lucky. Great, now bananas aren't even coming up anymore, so the one thing I came up with isn't really working out, is it? Are they all blind?
Yep, they're all blind, stupid.
Minions can apparently speak baby.
Yep.
I thought they were going to do a baby geniuses thing or something.
Well, that's essentially what Minions are, aren't they? I'm waiting for it. Here comes the big laugh.
Maybe we should just fake laugh at everything. Maybe that'll be interesting. It's funny because you can't hear him,
She can't hear them, she can't see them, she's old, she's a bad driver. Let's just keep going.
So they can actually write English letters and understand the English language, even though they grew up in an
they couldn't progress the film otherwise, Peter. He died. Please tell me he died.
Freaks are headed to Orlando too.
Freaks, how
Well, at
appropriate.
least-
Do you have to introduce a whole fucking family of people that I won't care about? They actually used the family car for it.
The whole criminal family thing was done better in Batman of the Future.
It was done better in Powerpuff Girls.
It was done better in most things.
They're very good at killing their masters, so I can't wait to see these 5 people killed.
Especially
In
the
horrific
children.
Yeah, in a horrific accident. That would be hilarious. That hope didn't last very long, did it? How do minions traditionally commit suicide? I think I'd like to find out.
I would like to. Stuff like that, you know, might actually bring a smile to my face or something. But I hate these insipid things so much. I can hardly crack in anything.
Well, they didn't even need to leave. Shouldn't this have been a film about Scarlet Overkill?
Wow, he's actually dead. Jesus Christ.
Well, someone died. If only it could have been a minion. Not the kind of entrance. I didn't think she was a high-tech villain.
Well, they need mixes for the villains to have non-lethal weapons.
Oh, yeah.
Thing in common.
Ow!
We will do anything to make them come true.
Ow!
Did he fall asleep or did he get knocked on the head really hard? I thought when you do a cutaway like that, it's supposed to be funny. He had it for a second though.
yeah, I mean, come on. Yeah, that's not real iron if it bends like that. Sorry.
And yet I still have the bear. Stuffed bear. Wow.
So was he trying to eat his bear? And if they never got the gem, this film would never have progressed. They would have all died of depression. A very nice ending, if I do say so myself. That's a terrible design for a ship. Like those windows would actually open. Why isn't he being sucked out? This is a film, isn't it? It's great that they had these this footage for the trailers. I mean, it's scenes like this that make you know, that shout to you that this scene is only in it because you love minions, don't you? You love them. You love them, don't you? So most of it is set in London, or is it just like this one section? There's a Moai head in there, so that's automatically funny. The only reason it's in the UK is so that they can steal something really important. Because, you know, the only thing important is like crown jewels.
Yeah.
And the only monarch that anybody has heard of is Elizabeth II.
Even though there's actually a few other monarchies around the world.
Well, this one speaks English, Peter.
We're gonna have a fucking March of the Penguins reference now. None of them have died yet!
How did he bury himself? It's a new leader. Get excited.
A bit of internal consistency would be nice, you know.
Great. Now it's turning into a heist movie. Boo.
Bedtime story?
Well, they're basically, like, just being mothered now.
But was her recruiting henchman thing basically a form of adoption? This animation style is actually better than the one in the film. Because it's actually got some kind of style to it.
She's telling them her nefarious plan with a bedtime story.
The face of the earth!
See, look.
Why don't you just threaten them?
This is what I was expecting in the first place.
You thought that minions would like being shouted at and stuff.
Yeah, I thought they were they're like the perfect beings to be minions here. Wow.
It's a joke for adults, see? They do want adults to watch
I
this.
mean, that's a good question, isn't it? Oh no! Beefeaters!
Oh no, please don't. They're going to do a singing dance number. When, like, the film came out, I don't remember it getting, like, terrible reviews. I remember people going, oh, it's probably what you expect of a film like this. No, it's pretty bad. Well, because it's exactly what you expect doesn't mean it should get an average review.
Really? But you know the entrance is the other way, even if you're blind.
He goes in there every fucking day.
Oh, this is probably the best part of the film so far. Hit him again!
Yeah. Oh, so he can't hear him, so it doesn't work. I thought mind control would have a lot more to do with, like, controlling their mind rather than, like, hearing what they say.
That's lucky it can do that.
I think those are the can do anything hands. Oh, he's got robot legs all of a sudden.
Suddenly he's fucking Inspector Gadget? No, she's still on the carriage where she got on. Haha, T. What the hell? Do we even have round manhole covers here?
No, almost nowhere. We always use those square ones which are put into the pavement, not in the middle of the road. The tube does not have that kind of clearance.
Can't feed the pigeons anymore.
Nope, not there.
Sword in the stone. Ha ha.
They just want to do a silly English joke.
T, see, get it? Ha 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 ha.
So the Queen just abdicates straight away.
Apparently.
See, it's funny because Australia and India aren't next to each other.
Oh, you see, because it was fake.
I didn't like Stanley Kubrick. I don't understand what people who like Minions are supposed to be getting out of this. This is terrible.
This is going to be the shortest video we've ever had, and it's because there's just nothing here.
Yeah. Well, you see, normally we take the piss out of or criticise what the characters are doing or saying, but in this film, the characters do nothing. They just get dragged through everything,
And
they
say
say nothing. Why doesn't he have a star? Because you see, that would be a reference. Look at all that Minion merchandise, which I'm sure exists now.
Yep.
Can the film just end now?
Please. Haha, yeah, that's funny, isn't it? It's a reference. It's funny because there was a rubber duck and there was a smash sound. Corgis and polo, yeah, it looks so funny. That dog was fucking dead and you know it.
You know what this film needs? Less Minions.
Yeah, it does.
A lot less.
Help. Help.
Little traitors!
Wait, people talking
His
again?
invention to steal
What, you really think they're smart enough to traitor on you? It's the House of Commons, and he took the place of the Speaker.
Yeah, that is the Speaker's place! What the hell, guys? Come on!
They didn't let cameras into the House of Parliament until sometime in the 1980s. The Spitting Image took the piss out of it. So the late 80s.
So,
And,
thanks for doing the research, guys.
Oh, and plus our monarchs have given up their lawmaking powers.
Also, they wouldn't wear wigs like that, wouldn't use a gavel. A gavel! Fucking hell! What we'd do is just fucking sit on that golden throne or whatever in the House of Lords.
And then say maybe we should do something about that law.
Yeah. You know, you could at least have him sitting in the right throne. Still no bananas, by the way, so much fucking...
Well, they're singing a Monkeys song, so...
I guess it's fitting. Yeah, that would have been swearing if you could speak English, so it's funny.
your worthless little lies.
Yeah, but do they even have a lifespan? We haven't even had that confirmed.
Oh, this is torture.
You're right, this film is torture. Why do people like these things?
Maybe they're actually funny for a split second in one of the Despicable Me films.
Abbey Road.
Ha ha ha.
Very good.
That's not.
She's old, it's funny. Was I supposed to be finding that funny? They keep showing the bee.
It's more like a bumblebee, but it might be the animation style.
Do it again.
Why don't the
Punch
tears
him
fill his
again.
goggles? Hmm?
Maybe if I was like 3 years old, this would be absolutely hilarious. Luckily, the ones near them didn't hear her say "get them."
They had one!
Yeah, what the fuck?
I got one.
So is he just sticky all the time or something?
Oh wow, that's...
Far more accurate.
Yes, far more accurate.
It's funny because he said mind the gap.
Back here by dawn.
Why don't she just kill those two and then kill Kevin when she gets Kevin?
Whenever she gets the chance. I mean, it's not really that important to kill all 3 of them. You could kill 2 of them and, you know... Fine, giant alien or whatever. God.
But they didn't say it in Tokyo. No, they got to make a joke about how big minions are. It looks like it's a little bit past dawn, doesn't it?
Oh, and I'm keeping the bear.
Sorry?
Looks a little bit later than dawn, doesn't it?
Does it actually? You can't talk, your mouth is covered and you have no nose.
Queen Victoria did the super weapon armoured skirt better.
Fire hydrants!
Fire hydrant?
You fucking kidding me?
You got so
That's your
close!
It's amazing you didn't crush him to death.
Well, they can't be killed, I don't know why he's worrying. I'm about as interested in this film as that guy. How strong is that rocket? It should be burning his face. Is it supposed to be like some kind of Iron Giant joke? Stop reminding me of better films.
It's about the best thing it can do.
It's not sad and it's not funny, it's just boring! Oh, he just shrunk. He didn't die, he just shrunk. It's not funny! If only he'd died. If only. Who's that woman? She's definitely not the Queen.
Definitely not.
Excitement.
Tourist hat.
For your bravery and valor.
Cut him in half. Cut him in half. Why do they have to have it in England, in the UK? It's just not fair. Be a terrible film in someone else's country. It's okay, because they're allowed to like that one. Well, thank fuck that's over, but I bet the credits is going to have some hilarious shenanigans.
Yes.
The film just needs to end. Just end. Stop being.
These minions are still absolutely useless. Are they just leeching off of him throughout the two Despicable Me films? Do they do anything for him?
It must be that way. See, we got to see what everyone was waiting for, a naked minion.
Fuck!
Yeah, this is a soul-sapping, awful movie.
I feel sad. I feel, you know what? A film where I can really let loose. I can be as, cruel to it as I want and not feel bad. But there's nothing. It's so stupid. I'm literally going to forget this within a few hours. Apart from very, very select, tiny smidgens of it. Because there is nothing here. I've not learned anything. I have not been entertained. I have not felt emotions. Nothing! That 2 hours or whatever, an hour and a half, is completely fucking wasted.
I don't even know what people who love Minions are supposed to get out of it, other than just seeing them.
I don't know why people like them in the first place today, so I can't say fucking anything. They're insufferable, free copy-pasted character models over and over again that do slapstick comedy. So, yeah, I give it... I feel actively No! Fuck it, no, I'm giving it a 1.5. Screw it.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 2, because... it's barely a film, barely. I mean, it's barely a short, it's like a short that's been extended to like, beyond breaking point.
I'm thinking about what it's supposed to be. What was it supposed to be? It's a film about the Minions. No, it's not. Everything... They are secondary to everything. They are dragged through the entire events of the film by one character. And they do nothing, they say nothing, it's just a whole load of junk. It spits on the idea of plot, character arcs, everything! It is...
It's not even consistent about anything.
It didn't have an internal consistency.
I mean,
even
pretty much
every places it could have.
Pretty much everything is secondary to Minion shenanigans.
About the only thing you can say is it doesn't look ugly. So that's where the 1 comes from. And I'll give it an extra 0.5 because this obviously isn't like the worst film ever made. And I'm sure I'm going to need a bit of wiggle room when it comes to some even worse stinkers. But this thing is... Look, if you like Minions, then good for you. But please, this film isn't worth watching. And if you don't like Minions, then what did you expect? It sucks.
Yeah, it's not... This film isn't for anyone. It shouldn't exist. Don't watch it ever. I'd give it a 2 out of 10 just because it's a non-film. I mean, I would give it a 1 out of 10, but I just know that one day I'll find something so much worse than this, so there's no point in using the 1 yet.
The Despicable Me films have to be better than this.
They have to be. I mean, the Despicable Me films at least must have some semblance of a story to them.
Yeah, at least, because they actually follow a character instead of free.
I mean, it might have the same
things.
kind of non-humorous jokes in it. The same kind of, non-humor.
The thing,
but at least it would actually have stuff happening in it, you know? They didn't even have any, like, kind of decent comedic timing either. Every joke that could have been funny, they had no idea how to deliver it.
Yeah! I don't know whether that was me or not, but even the jokes told by, like, humans at certain points, all flat, completely flat.
Yeah, exactly. I saw where they were going. I saw how it could have been funny, but they just didn't do it. Yeah.
We apologise for this stinker of a video created by a stinker of a film.
Yep.
And, if you're gonna do another Minions thing, for the love of fuck, don't!
Yeah.
So I was trying to think of a way of fixing this.
Try best not to make one. And how about also, like, if you do absolutely have to, make it a movie. Make things happen in it.
Give it a plot and maybe not have them as the primary characters.
Yeah, and try and make them funny. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's starting to sound like probably what Despicable Me films are, so
yeah.
There doesn't even need to be a second one. Just Just stop. Anyway, we should probably end it now.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Goodbye.